Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Dog trainer Ty Brown said what? Hey guys, Adam Katz for the Dog Trainer Marketing Group on Facebook. It is free to join, and you will be amongst over 2,600 professional dog training business owners just like yourself, swapping secrets and tactics and strategies on how to grow your dog training business. Again, the Dog Trainer Marketing Group on Facebook. Also check out dogtrainertoolbox.com, where we have a number of services and information products that can help you train more dogs and get more clients, specifically our 100% done for you Google Ads management service. Woo! I just said all of that without any cue cards and without any teleprompter. Right on. For those of you who don't know him, Ty Brown is a dog trainer as well as a dog training business owner, as well as a purveyor of online marketing services. And in case you think I'm going to start talking crap about Ty, I'm not. I really like Ty. I think he's got a great sense of humor, even if he does believe that birds don't exist and that COVID is just a cover to allow the government to replace the batteries inside of the birds that you see out your window. But setting that aside, Ty and I get along very well. We're both basically in the same ballpark in regards to our approach to marketing, which is basically using direct response marketing or direct response approach rather than image advertising. Apologies for the light coming through on me here. I need to really get some new blinds or something to kind of block out the early morning sun that comes through the window. Now, I want to read some of this post to you because I think really Ty hits the nail on the head. He wrote, 18 hours ago, he wrote, "Winter is coming for dog trainers." Great intro. 2020 has been a year of contrast in the dog training business. Some businesses have been killing it with COVID puppies. Some businesses had to close up shop or are getting close. No one knows what's going to happen in the future, but I don't think it's going to be amazing for a while. The economy has taken an enormous hit and it will recover, but the recovery is going to take a while, likely years. Businesses have been struggling with definitely have businesses who have been struggling will definitely have to close their doors, but a lot of businesses who are doing well right now are going to be hit with a new reality. The only reason they did well during COVID was because they were riding a wave of puppies and a bunch of people stuck at home with their dogs. Their temporary success had nothing to do with their abilities as a business owner and everything to do with circumstances in their community that allowed them to do well. When those circumstances are gone and they're replaced with an economy that's a bigger dog turd than anything you're finding in your potty yard, they're going to come face to face with the sharp truth. They never learned how to advertise and market. And now they can't get clients whenever they want. Here's the silver lining. In all down economies, some businesses figure out how to flourish. And in all down economies, smart companies actually gain market share. What's it going to take to be a company that can do that? I'm not looking at a crystal ball. I'm a business owner, which means I'm a betting man. And I'm betting that the dog training companies that have advertising, marketing, and sales systems that allow them to essentially buy a client whenever they want are the ones that will come through strongest. Most dog trainers don't think in terms of buying clients, but what if you could? What if you could drop $100 in a bucket and buy $1,000 to $1,500 client, or drop $200 to $300 in a bucket and buy a $2,000 to $3,000 client? You can. That's what the right systems with sales, marketing, and advertising do for you. They allow you a high degree of predictability in knowing that if you put X amount into your system, that you will typically get a large return on your investment. It all starts with having a high ticket, high margin program, and charging $125 to $150 an hour is not a high ticket program. That low of a cost won't allow you to buy clients whenever you want. Now, I think Ty hits on a couple of real truths. Number one, that is, if you want to have a real dog training business, not a hobby, not a side hustle, and not something where you're sitting around hoping and praying, wondering if you're going to get the same amount of referrals this month that you were last month from the veterinarians that and hoping and praying that the people you've made relationships or connections with don't have their brother moved into town and set up a dog training business, and suddenly you're not getting leads. You need to have a dedicated form of advertising, hopefully several forms of advertising, that bring in a consistent stream of leads each and every week, each and every month, each and every year, something that you can really depend on, and know that if you spend $1, you're going to get back $10, or you're going to get back $15 or 20, whatever the multiplier is. In order to do that, you need to throw enough spaghetti against the wall and see what sticks. And once you know what sticks, then continue to reinvest money in those things that bring you a return on your investment. The other point that he touches on, and I know a lot of you are going to have trouble with this, he mentioned, charging 125 to 150 bucks or something along those lines as being not very much money. And I know many of you are sitting there thinking, gosh, most of the people in my city, they don't even spend that kind of money with a doctor. How are they ever going to spend that kind of money on a dog trainer? I'm only charging whatever you're currently charging, 25, 50 bucks per hour. The way to do that, and I think Ty can probably help you with this, I know Molly can help you with this as well, is structuring programs rather than packages. Instead of selling individual lesson packages, you're selling programs, and those programs have to sell the results. People are much more willing to spend big money on results, on the fact that their dog, will come every time they call them and lie down until they tell the dog it's okay to get up and stop barking and jumping and chewing and pulling on the leash and all this kind of stuff. All of that is worth way more money than trying to package your dog training and sell individual lessons for 50 bucks or 100 bucks or 125 bucks. The difference, if you break it out, is that you're probably going to be making closer to 200 to maybe 250, in some cases even $300 per hour if you break it out that way, but you cannot sell it that way. So you need a dedicated system to bring you consistent leads of people with money in hand ready to hire you and join in your dog training programs. And then you also need to structure your programs instead of offering packages or individual lessons. It's really the only way that I've seen that will allow you to make the kind of money you're going to need to make to have a real business and be able to do all the things you want to do with your life, take your family on vacations, go out to movies and expensive dinners and all that kind of stuff. Have a real business. And you have to be charging enough to have a real business that you can cover your overhead, your facility, your insurance, your employees, your workers' compensation, the maintenance and cleaning of your facility, all that kind of stuff. Even if you don't have a facility, you probably have trucks, and those trucks need maintenance and graphics and all that kind of stuff. The way to do it is to have a consistent stream of leads calling you each and every day, each and every week, each and every month, and to have a program or programs in place so that you are earning what you're worth. You're not working for pennies or peanuts. Now, I've owned 3 dog training businesses myself over the years, and for my money, I found that Google Ads gives you the best bang for the buck. Of course, it's a lot like dog trainers. Not every dog trainer is the same, and not every person who runs Google Ads is the same either. There's different strategies and tactics and bid strategies and targeting and negative keyword lists and all this kind of stuff. What we do at dogtrainertoolbox.com, if you go to dogtrainertoolbox.com and you click on the box in the upper left-hand corner that says Expert Google Ads Management for Dog Trainers Only, we take care of everything for you. All you have to do is make sure you pick up the phone, because desperate dog owners with money in hand living in your city are going to be calling you once we start running those ads for you. There's more information. You can read through the page at dogtrainertoolbox.com. If it makes sense, at the bottom there's a link to my calendar app. You can use it to book a free 30-minute phone consultation with me so that we can get on the phone and find out if what we're doing with Google Ads would be a good fit to help you grow your dog training business. Hey, I'm Adam Katz for dogtrainertoolbox.com, as well as the Dog Trainer Marketing Group on Facebook. Talk to you soon, guys.